Welcome back to Up Close. I'm Omar Hassan and this is Abduljabar Jama. Today in this series, we want to talk about hygiene.
Hygiene?
Yes. Because Islam actually has expressed so much about hygiene that it's one of the pluses that we talk about.
Cleanliness is half of one's faith.
Exactly. So let's talk about that today.
Like, I know we normally kind of give advice or a little but I'm not giving advice about hygiene. Like, if you don't know how to clean yourself in this day and age, you're using Instagram, you're using high technology and stuff like that. You can't put on a stick of deodorant.
Bro, do you know how many times I've been in a male bathroom and then I see people urinate and just leave without actually washing their hands?
Bro. Listen,
that is the most disgusting thing you can ever do.
I think if females want to know men's horror, they just need to go to a sporting event bathroom. I don't know how it is with the female sporting event bathrooms, but I've been to one of the AFL games and there's a line going out the door for one working toilet and it's overflowing. And people are just going in and out of it. I'm like, how are you even using this? I was just like, I literally couldn't. I needed to go so bad. I just didn't. I left the whole thing and had to come back in with another ticket. And
Islamically, we're commanded every Friday. Mm-hmm. So that's at the very least, right? I would hope nowadays in this 21st century, in this country,
you're not saying what I think you're gonna say, right?
That people have a shower
once a week.
No, have a shower at least daily.
Yeah,
but Islamically, at the very least, because there's people that go 2, 3, 4 days without showers.
Yeah, but I think that when that means bathe, which means when you say once a week, people will bathe once a week, but they still clean their whole body throughout the 5 years. Because, people living in the desert, they don't have water, they wipe themselves with the, you know what I mean? It's not like I know that. But what I'm saying is, in this day and age, if you're not at least, I'm not even saying once, if you live in a modern society, if you're not showering twice a day.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, brothers and sisters, at the very least, have a shower on a day-to-day basis. I've been to the gym so many times and I've been to the masjid so many times and I've got brothers that I just can't even explain it. The smell that comes out.
Everyone knows, every human being, if you're standing next to someone and they smell really bad and they distract you, that initial reaction of that, no one wants that. You don't want someone standing next to you to kind of go and look at you you know what I mean?
No, I know, but sometimes the people have been so engrossed within their that smell
they smell
it's
like
just
that.
Yeah, it's just normal to them. They don't actually realize. But nowadays, they've got deodorants that come in small size packets that you can just carry around if you're one of those people who sweat generally.
Yeah.
At least carry that. What happened to going to the masjid and having the atar and people just using that before? Yeah. What happened to using them? They used to give them out.
Man? They used to give them out. You go to the mosque, some guy would hold out your wrist and they'll just dab it on for you, just to everyone they see, because it was kind of get blessings and stuff.
Exactly.
For it. But
you smell nice. You give off a much more positive vibe.
The weird thing is, people aren't going out there wearing really dirty clothes. They're not going out there with spaghetti stains down the side of their pants. They're going out there with fresh Nikes, new clothes, stuff with the label on. They're walking out there and then they say hello, and then your nostrils, the hair in your nose burns, and your eyes start watering.
Or they're trying to point, and then
their arm raises.
It's too much. But like I said, so going back to the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ, he taught us everything from how to use the bathroom to wash yourself properly. Yeah. There's a reason why he taught this, because there are people that actually forget this and neglect this part of the sunnah. How to actually have a shower on a regular basis and make ghusl and everything. Brushing your teeth before you go into the masjid. Not eating garlic before going to the masjid. All of these things are to prevent you from smelling bad towards other people, because if other people smell, they wouldn't want to keep your company. They would not want to be around you.
2 identical people came in and I had to hire one of them, and one of them smelled, and that's the only thing to go off of. I'm not picking that guy.
Yeah.
Think about it. You don't want to work with the guy sitting next to you like that. But it also firstly, it's healthy. A lot of people forget about how unhealthy you can be just being dirty. It leads to stuff there's some people with really bad teeth because they don't brush their teeth, and that's going to cost you down the line. Dentists are expensive. If you need to change a lot of teeth, and it's expensive. Everything's like that. It gets expensive. But I think what it is a lot of them don't have good hygiene, because when you look at how they grew up, they were babied a lot. Their mum will force them to take a shower. Their mum will clean their room. Their mum will do this and give them their
That's deodorant. The other thing is having a clean room, clean environment. Yeah, it's not just about personal hygiene.
But then they leave the house, they get married, they expect the wife to do it. Or they'll live by themselves with another roommate or whatever it is, and it's just a pigsty.
Yeah.
get into that routine because
absolutely.
it's part of your it's part of your like how you appear, like that when someone sees you, that first impression they get, like that's what it's gonna be. And people talk. Like if there's two Ahmeds, they're gonna go, which Ahmed? Oh, the guy that has smelly breath.
Especially Somalis with the nicknames.
They talk about that. That becomes your reputation. And you don't want that to be part of your reputation.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we're gonna give you any advice, brothers and sisters, I would say the brothers actually more, because the sisters
roast each other. They roast each other. They think we don't know. Like you see the girl look at the other girl and they give that little whisper and their face turns red. They're roasting each other because, and the thing is, it's a good thing. Like you pull up like, hey man, like you're smelling, or here, brush your teeth or whatever it is. It's like it's not I'm putting you down. It's I'm trying to make sure you don't get embarrassed.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But guys, they don't do that. They just kind of look at you weird and walk away. Like how much times have you had something stuck in your teeth and no one until like a close friend came up and goes, you got something here or you got something in your hair. You're like, I was like this the whole day. Yeah. No one said nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't do that.
But man. Anyways, as I was saying, if we were to give any advice, brothers, please shower daily, use deodorant, use perfume,
wash your clothes,
brush your teeth. These are common things that everybody should know. This is what you teach young children. But unfortunately, we have to mention this because there has been instances where we've seen brothers who are actually in this state. So as a part of reintroducing the sunnah back into your lives, please make sure that you're taking cleanliness as a very, very important aspect.
You have to take pride in being clean.
Of course.
Like you got to take pride. Like I'm walking out the house, I'm looking good, I'm smelling good, I'm being appealing to other people. Like I'm not someone that no one wants to be with. You got to take pride in that when you walk out the house.
And we got to destroy that notion that men are supposed to be gross and live in a pigsty and just no. Men are supposed to be clean.
You got to have the ability to get down and dirty. Doesn't mean you have to always be dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's about it. Stay clean. Wash yourself.
See you next week.